Hello everyone, it's Mary. Today I'm bringing you a tag video, and I was tagged by Mel over at Mel's Bookland Adventures. I love her. She reads so freaking much. I don't know how she does that, but she posts weekly wrap-ups of the books that she reads, and I'm like, how do you do that? She's amazing. And yeah, so let's get to the questions. This time I wrote them down in this very pretty notebook. Okay, the first question is, what is a required reading book from elementary school or high school that you thought you'd hate but ended up really enjoying? And for this one, I'm going to go with a book that I read when I was in like middle school. I read, they made us read If This Is a Man by Primo Levi. He is an Italian author, and this is a book about the Holocaust, and it is a non-fiction book, so it was a very harsh book to make, you know, children read, and I was quite afraid of it because I knew that the theme was very disturbing and horrific, and I was afraid that I would not understand it or that I would just feel pain by reading it. I felt like we were children, but it is a beautiful book and a very important experience that should be remembered, I think. So yeah, that one. And I actually never read that one again, but I should probably, because I remember enjoying it very, very much. Did your classes do book presentations in school? Did anyone else's presentation make you want to read the book they were talking about? And unfortunately, no, we never did anything of the sort, which is a shame because I actually wish they made us read a little bit more in school, but they didn't. So what is your favorite book you read so far this year? And it has to be The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I still think, I gave it 5 stars, and I still think that it deserves every star that I gave it. I did a review video of that one, even though thinking about that video makes me want to film it, because I was just finished with the book and basically vomited all my thoughts in that video. They weren't very coherent, I feel, and there were so much more things that I wanted to talk about that I didn't, but still, there are so many themes, so many things to say about the book, and it is resonating with me even now. Do you prefer series or standalones? And I thought about this question a lot because I, of course, love a good standalone book, but I think it's fair to say that I prefer series because if I like a book very much, I want more of that book, more of that world or the characters maybe. So with series, you know, a very good series is a treasure because you have not one single book talking about what you enjoy and with the characters that you enjoy, but you have several, so it's just amazing. And all my favorite books have been series since I was very young, so like the Harry Potter series or the Lord of the Rings, which I know is not a series. It was, you know, it was a standalone book, but I felt it was a series when I was reading it. And the His Dark Materials series, yeah, I'm going to go with series. Do you prefer character or plot-based stories? And I definitely prefer character-based stories. I mean, a good book has both, has a good plot and good characters, but whether I think I can read a good book with, you know, a great character development and no plot, I could never enjoy a book that has a lot of plot and like flat characters. That's just something, it's not happening. So I definitely prefer character-based stories. Where is your favorite place to read? My favorite, I was just looking at it, but my favorite place to read is on the sofa. I obviously love to read in bed, but I think on the sofa is just more comfortable, especially if you're holding a book that's heavy. When you're in the bed, it's uncomfortable. What are the last 5 booktube videos that you watched? So I watched last 5. A huge book haul, I Am Not Kidding by Ink and Paper Blog. Of course, I'm going to leave links to all the channels that I mentioned down below. And Book Chat, How Should We Read Classics by Eric R. Anderson. August Wrap Up by Rachel Louise Atkin. Wait, I'm not counting. September Wrap Up Part 1 by Rincey Reads. And lastly, book review, The Underground Railroad, Man Booker 2017 by Chbosky. So yeah, all people that I love. It's easy to see which booktube videos I watched last because I'm always watching them, and I'm so behind. I am catching up slowly with all the booktube videos that I wanted to watch, and I'm getting there. And then the last 5 non-booktube videos, so I watched, let's see, Outlander's Sam Heughan versus Katrina Balfe, Do I Know You? Outlander trailer season 3 episode 4 promo preview. You can tell that it's been a while since I've been you know, filming because I'm always constantly looking at myself. I'm sorry, I apologize. Christian Bale talks Knight of Cups and Batman versus Superman. And actually there is a reason. I didn't know, and this is 2017 people, and I didn't know that Christian Bale was from Wales. I didn't know he was from Wales. And that's what happens when all the movies that we get here in Italy are dubbed, so I don't even hear his accent, like never. And I never watched interviews with him, and yeah, I am confused. I didn't know that. An episode of El Refugio, that is an Argentinian TV show for teenagers. I don't need to explain that, do I? Then I watched Day at Home Vlogust by Rihanna and Ashley. She is basically my favorite YouTuber and I love her, and I'm so behind because I watched a video that was uploaded a month ago. If you could live in any world with any character, what and whom would they be? And this is very hard, but I'm going to go with Middle Earth just because it is my first love in terms of, you know, different worlds from our own. And when I read The Lord of the Rings, I was 12, so I was very young, and I was still playing, you know, and my best friend and I were obsessed with Middle Earth and with The Lord of the Rings, so we would pretend we lived there, and we would pretend we were elves, so I cannot not choose Middle Earth. And of course after the ring business, because that's not pleasant. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Middle Earth, and I would love to be an elf. Why not? They're all beautiful and young. I'm going to tag, amazingly, I'm going to tag people. I'm going to tag Carla from Carla's Book Bits. She is so lovely and sweet. I love the way she speaks because it's very calming and just very reassuring in a way. So then I'm going to tag Derby from Derby Lane Reading. I don't know if she did this tag already because she does do a lot of tag videos. Watching her videos really puts a smile to my face. And I'm going to tag Valentina Garcia. Again, another soft-spoken person that I really love watching, and she actually convinced me to read some books that I was not planning to read. So yeah, go check these people out, and you guys are tagged, so hopefully you will enjoy doing this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!